Here's dinner. Just the leftover Roman chicken, broccoli, and then I needed more fiber, so I did the barley and lentils, the quick heat grains. It has really good ingredients, meaning not very many ingredients, just the real stuff. But it gives 10 grams of dietary fiber. So yeah, excited to eat this. Really good source of protein, edamame. They have these little microwavable bags. They have 4 grams of dietary fiber for one bag, 140 calories, 12 grams of protein. So really good source of protein. Good morning. It is a beautiful day outside. I'm just sitting outside editing, having my tea, just some Earl Grey tea with a little bit of milk and stevia. And that's how I'm spending my morning. Okay, I'm going to have a Kirkland protein bar and a mandarin orange sparkling water. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 2, 1, 2. Okay, ready? 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Oh, that feels long. That is hard. Oh my God, we're doing burpees. Okay, we're gonna do a modified burpee here. Oh my goodness, I'm shook. This week, amazing things and then really hard things, and I feel good right now, and I can't wait to start diving into all of it. As you guys have seen all of the kind of week in a review, it kind of gives you an idea of how I'm getting everything done. It's not perfect. My 1-year-old is crawling all over me. I am doing workouts with him. And that's just my season of life right now. I am not complaining about it, but I'm just saying that, if you are a mom in my situation, you can't wait until the house is completely clean. You can't wait until the baby goes down for a nap sometimes. My little one, if he hears that music of me working out, because our house is really long and then it kind of turns and the baby's room is at the very end. And so it ends up kind of just being this funnel of noise. And so if I'm out here like with just a normal volume on the TV for my workouts, it seems like it always wakes up my little one. So I really have to just work out with him, and we just work him into the workout. If he needs to be held, then I'll do the squats with him. And it's an imperfect setup, but we're just working through it as best we can. I just want to talk a little bit about what's gone right this week and what hasn't gone right this week. So just as a recap, I set a challenge for myself to lose the last 20 pounds. My diet is 130 grams of protein, 20 to 30 grams of fiber, but 30 is really what I'm pushing for. Especially now that I've been doing it for a little bit. 30 grams of protein really needs to be the goal. And then I am working out. I'm lifting 3 days a week, and then I'm doing cardio 3 times a week. So I can combine those and only work out 3 days that week, or I can do a little bit every day, work out 6 days a week and have 1 day off. And I can count like a long walk as part of my cardio if I need to, for that day. Then some of the other things that we're working on is just getting really good sleep and staying active throughout the day, not sitting down all the time, and then drinking 80 ounces of water. So one of the things that needs to improve for this next week coming up, I am not drinking 80 ounces of water. And so I need to figure out ways to fit that in. I have my big green cup. This is 40 ounces. The biggest detriment to drinking enough water right now is that I have created a situation where I let my son drink from my drink, and I should have never started that habit. Like I should have gotten him his own water bottle and he can drink from his water, and this is mommy's water. I did not do that, and so my drink gets spilled a lot. It's hard to track how much water I'm actually drinking. So any moms out there that are dealing with this same thing, if you guys have any insight or something that I can do to make sure that I'm getting my water every day, I would love for you to put it in the comments, because I am struggling to figure out how to make sure that I get enough water. I'm just going to, right now, I'm just going to keep this with me and, try to keep it up high in spaces that he can't reach, and just keep remembering to do that. I'll have to change where I sit. Like, we got rid of one of our end tables on the part of the couch that I normally sit on, just because if he can like pull himself up on it and it could tip over, and it's a really, really heavy end table. So we got rid of it, and so there's not really any space that I can like put it where he can't reach while sitting on the couch. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to think this one through and find out a solution that makes it so I can hit my water goal. I'm doing great with the workouts, the 3 days a week, heavy lifting, and then 3 cardio days. I have been doing the 6 days instead of it all combined most of the time. And so that has been going great. I love it. I'm doing one of the things that I think is going really well is I picked 2 workout videos, and then I'm going 1 time to the gym. I'm training back at the gym, and then in these other workout videos on YouTube, there were dumbbells and it's full body. I've been doing the same workout for a little while, and I can feel myself starting to get stronger. Like, I think next week I'm going to switch one of my workouts, because I did it the other day and it was pretty easy. And so I think instead of doing like these randomized, like just picking a workout video, whichever one looks good that day, saving them and then really working on that one and building my muscles. And I have a rack of weights that I got from Amazon that's like 5 to 25 weights. And so I start working through those as I'm doing the workout videos. and just slowly increasing the weight when I can. And I think that is really paying off. Like, I really like that strategy, and that's something that I'll keep for next week. The 2 workout videos that I've been doing, there's a Heather Robinson, I believe, and she's doing a full body conditioning workout. I'll link it below. And then Carolyn Graven, I think that's her name. She also has a full body conditioning one that I'm doing, and I will link that down below. They've been really great. The only thing is with the Carolyn one, she only has you like get 1 set of dumbbells, I think. And I really have to have 2 sets of dumbbells for her workout, because some of them I need a tiny bit lighter. But I've really, really enjoyed those 2 workouts. And then for my HIIT workouts, like I have done, I think I did 2 walks last week for my cardio and then 1 HIIT. The HIIT that I've been doing is actually Tabata, and I can't remember the cute lady that I have been following, but I'll link that one down below. I also like Heather Robinson has some kickboxing ones, some cardio kickboxing ones. Those are 20 or 30 minutes, and I do like those as well. It's good to just kind of punch it out sometimes. So that's one that I've really, really been enjoying. And then, I will say, like, I think fiber, I think it's the ticket to weight loss. I'll get into kind of my numbers and what's changed, but I feel great. Like, I was really constipated and bloated for this first part of the week. And then it's kind of just started all kind of balancing out. And I feel so skinny right now. I just feel like my core, like I feel like I'm just building a tree trunk. Like I feel like all my core muscles are coming back. I feel like I'm getting more stable. I feel really, really, really good. And I feel like a little bit like I did before pregnancy, just like yourself again. And so that's a really fun feeling, and I just have to say thank you to fiber, because I think that is the thing that I was missing when I was trying to lose weight before. I tracked my fiber for a little bit, just seeing how much I was naturally eating, and I was getting around 12 grams. So 12 grams to 30 grams is a big jump. And that's why I kind of let myself go to 20 or 30, because I did know that I was going to be bloated. And I knew I was going to feel a little sluggish, but I mean, it goes away after a while, and I'm all for it. I think fiber for weight loss, I wish I would have known about this a long time ago. So just to get into the numbers, my weight was a 134.7, which is 0.20 up from what I was last week. But you also know that I've been doing the measurements. Last week, my waist was at 35 inches. I am measuring just below the belly button. And if you want to see kind of how I'm measuring that stuff out, my video for the beginning of the last 20 is on my channel, so you can go back and watch that. But I am measuring just below my belly button, and it's 35 inches, sorry. It is now 34 inches. I lost 1 inch off my waistline in a week. And maybe you're not, like, obviously you're not as excited as I am about that. But let me tell you, my waist has been at 35 inches for 6 months. I have been dieting, I've been losing weight, but that stubborn belly fat has stayed. So the fact that I am down 1 inch in a week, I'm excited. That's exciting. I mean, I shouldn't be shouting from the rooftops that fiber is the most amazing thing yet, because, we still have a long road to go, but I'm feeling very hopeful that that was the key that I was missing. Then my legs did not change. They went from 20 inches to 20 inches. My arms are still at 12 inches. And then my calipers. So my calipers, they are a little like pinching tool. You kind of flex your stomach and then you pinch the fat. And you're basically looking at how much fat you have. So my calipers last time was at a 12. My calipers now are at an 11. I am losing that belly fat. Whew. So I'm so pumped for next week. I'm not even slightly worried about the weight going up. I am lifting very heavy, very consistently. My body hurts. I am sore. I am using those, I don't know what they're called. I'll have to look it up and tell you guys next time. Or if you know, put it in the comments. But they're the leg stuff that like they squeeze and then they come out and squeeze and come out. And so I had myself in those for a little bit just to try and get rid of all of the soreness that I was feeling. And then, oh my gosh, my shoulders, just even going like this hurts. Like my back is sore. This part is sore. All of it is sore. So I have a little like neck thing that you kind of put your arms in like this and put the pressure down on it, and then it massages your neck and your shoulders. So I've been using that every night. I've been putting a little sheet mask on, and then I have my hot lemon water with those leg things and then the massager thing on top. So my partner thinks I'm just, gorgeous. Have my hair up. Sweats. You get the picture. But I've just been trying to find some relief because my body hurts. So I know that I am putting on muscle. So the fact that the weight isn't coming down yet, isn't following the results, I'm not as worried about it. I think if I did one of the in-body tests that shows how much muscle you've gained, what your percentage of fat is, I'm positive that my muscle has gone up and I've lost fat. I can see it. I'll take pictures and you may not be able to see it, but I see my body every day and I'm telling you, there's a change. I feel like we are finally on the precipice of losing that last 20 pounds and just being in my old body, being curvy. There's some benefits to it, but there's some real drawbacks. My joints hurt. I want to go back to 135 pounds. That's the goal. That's what I'm shooting for. We're going to do it. If you would like to follow along on this weight loss journey, please hit the subscribe button and I will see everyone next week.